All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Excuse me. It's morning time. I don't know. Out of the blue, it's like I fucking got two-face. I don't know what the hell happened. Shit. I was good all these years until today. But this is the bad boy sex equation. Now, I rarely talk about sex, but I'm gonna talk about it today. People complain about women picking and choosing the wrong guys and the fuckery that goes on because of it, right? And women constantly, no, no, we like this, we like that. And then men are like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You like bad boys. You like that type of stuff. They're like, no, we don't. And I said, okay, well let's reverse this. And this is women which you would do if you would see men doing it. If you were if our sex drive can be seen, what I mean by that is we get hard. You get if I'm turned on, bam. You get what I'm saying? Bam. There it goes. So you can see it through the shorts, through the pants, through the jeans. You see that imprint. So if we're sitting, if a group of guys are talking about women, and women see us talking about women, and a bad girl walks by, and we're like, man, I hate them bitches get on my nerves. I hate them bitches get on my nerves. They piss me off. They ain't shit. Fuck these bitches. And then she goes by her. He's like, okay, well, maybe a man is just a man. Maybe she's cute. So, I mean, because she's attractive. I'm attractive too. Now, you could, and I use an example, they could be twins. One good girl, one bad girl, and they're twins. So, good girl walks by. Yeah, I like classic women like that. I like classic women. Those are the women I like. Those are, ooh, look at her. Look at her. Nothing. 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 She's sitting there talking to you and interacting with you. Nothing. And sister comes by again. Yeah, she's woman like your sister. I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with chicks like that. They just, I don't know. It's just somebody to get on my goddamn nerves. She walks off. Still talking to the good girl though. No, she gets no sexual. You show no sexual arousal to her when she's there. She'll just say, she'll say, because your body is telling her that you like my bad girl sister. You do. You don't like me. I do like you. No. Mm-mm. You might like to talk to me, but your body wants her. That's the same thing. You know, when women, because just because we can't see you get wet, we can see through your actions that your body yearns for that bad boy. Now, you might not like everything that happens because you yearn for that bad boy or whatever, but that's what you do. And it doesn't matter what the fuck you say. It really doesn't, because your actions are, it's not 1 plus 1 equal 2. It's not 1 plus 1 equals, it ain't really like that. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what's going on is we can see the equation. I'm not saying that they're the best choice, or are you choosing bad boys over good guys. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, when the good guy come around, you ain't wet. When the good guy come around, you ain't turned on. You automatically, your mind, the OJ's made that song, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. So, just because you're sitting there with the good guy on the couch, doesn't mean your mind is with him. That's part of the women fantasizing about the other guy in their head when they're having sex to get off. Who you fantasizing about? Not what's in front of you. part of the issue of a guy. You know, if a woman is having sex with a guy and she realizes that he's not thinking about her, he's thinking about some other chick, is the equivalent of calling out the wrong name during sex. So that's the equation. And no matter how you slice it, because I hear women sometimes, that's not what I want. That's not what I really want. That's not what I like. I mean, I really like guys. I really like guys like this. I really like guys like. No, you don't, because your actions are proving time and time and time again you like you like these bad guys. And the funny part about it is this: the dating the bad guy ideal idea in your mind even fucks up the sex. You know, because he's a bad guy, his dick must be bigger, the sex must be better, the company is more exciting. So you make little shit, and but when you date a good guy, you make the big shit they do little shit. You know, I made that reference before. Bad guy can have a 12-inch dick because he's a bad guy in your mind. Oh, that's that thug dick. Oh, I love that bad dick. Oh Lord, he's gonna be at the bottom of it. Good guy can have a 12-inch dick. Only 12. I'm used to 17s. So because you want that so badly in your actions. Because as a man, I'm not talking about theory. I'm talking about results. And that's the thing. Like when women say, "No, it's not like that." Check this out. I'm old enough and I've done this enough to know. Hi, how you doing? I think you're attractive. I want to know your name. Talk to you a little bit. Let me get your phone number. I don't care if she's uh, I don't care if she's low class or high class. It's gonna work on some. It's not gonna work on others. But as far as getting sex from them, the probability is low of getting sex from them. But if you look, you ain't all that. Like, I mean, I'm hollering at you, but shit, I can holler at other people. Fuck you then. I mean, you don't ignore me. Fuck you, bitch. Whatever. Hey, I'm gonna go holler at that bad bitch over there. Sounds very disrespectful, but the probability of it is she's gonna realize she's replaceable and compete with the other women in her mind, which is part of what I'm about to get into right now. See, part of being a bad guy is the 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 unwritten rule of I got more options than you. And everybody knows what I'm about to say. When you're a guy and you're not with a woman, you can get in a woman's company, get a phone number, get in the company of a woman. Cool. But so many women are in competition with other women that when you're out with a woman, other women see the kind of woman that you can talk to, and then they'll talk to you. If I don't have a girlfriend, I'm not that attractive. If I do have a girlfriend, you can talk to him. If my girlfriend finding a motherfucker, I, she ain't better than me. Okay, then they come out the woodworks. Got a wedding ring on. Oh, they're gonna try to break up the family. And people talk that bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you why. This side chick phenomenon shit is about women competing with other women for men, and that's an issue. That's the issue because it's never really necessarily about the guy. It's about the idea of I can get them. You know, the bad boys. I can tame that bad boy and take him from all these other women and make him my good guy. It's an ego. It's an ego trip. And are you getting wet? Sometimes you're getting wet from a turn on. It's because he's a bad guy and he has the bad guy masculine or hyper masculine image. And sometimes you get turned on because I bet this pussy better than all them other pussies you've been fucking. And I'm gonna compete with them other pussies that you think is better than this one. And you find yourself in that dumb shit. And then when you say, but I really want a good guy in my life, sex ain't that good. You ain't that wet, you ain't that into it, you a lazy fuck. And you know, I can tell you the experience of that alone. When girls, there are a plethora of women out there who will, who really, for the most part, sex is all they have to offer because they weren't taught to be women in the first place. So that's one of the bigger problems under one of the root problem that's the underlying issue is because a lot of women weren't taught to know how to be women. They're pretty much sex objects. They've made themselves sex objects. But because they're sex objects, they got to be the best sex object. You know, if you're gonna be give head, you're gonna be super head, right? But in competing with other women, oh, I can get them now. You know, that's the general aspect of it because you don't hear women competing about I'm the best, I make the best meals, I raise the best kids. You ain't gonna never find a woman who can make your home as peaceful as mine. But pretty much all of the arguments go through you can't get no pussy like this. Okay, cool. But you only getting wet for the bad guys, saying you like the good guys. And actions speak louder than words. And the older you get, nobody listening to what you're saying when we can see what the fuck you're doing. You know, that's just my opinion. I'm out.